All right, let's get this on the go. Hi, Inda Groove. How you doing? Good to see you. YouTube is playing their special games like they always do. We had 4 likes. Now we're down to 3. I know you guys don't unlike my videos. Oops, where'd we go there? Okay. Sorry about the strike. I know how it feels. It feels good. It feels good, Inda Groove. It does. I think it feels pretty good. Yeah, I'm glad I made this back. I had this channel and that I switched and started a new one with you guys. So yeah, community guidelines strike. Um, I guess you can tell by the title what happened to us. So right now I'm doing straight from YouTube, so I can't really share much or anything. This would be straight chat. But I guess for next weekend, we're going to have to, on Friday night, we're going to have to use this channel instead for class. I don't know how. I'll have to be careful what I say here, I guess. I really want to say some stuff, but you know how that is. They really did not like what we posted yesterday or the other day. That's it was Saturday chat we did, yeah. Of course, they never tell you what you did, so that's always fun to figure out. So yeah, we got struck down for being Don Quixote and chasing those windmills. Oh man, you can't make this stuff up. It's incredible. So how you doing, Indy? Good to see you. Yeah, this is my second week long strike. The last time I got in trouble for saying wrong think about vaccines, and this time it's windmills. So you're hanging in. Awesome. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, like it says, a lot of you are still subbed. There should be 1,500 of you because YouTube only allows me to see half of my viewers. So there should be a lot of you there, but of course, notifications don't go out in that. We could always give it a shot of trying to get this one taken down too. I can show in. Thank you, Lindy. Yeah, we could try play some videos we played on Saturday and see what happens. But then that would take remote viewing away from you guys as practice, and I don't want to do that. So that's what this channel was made for. So, well, left for. Uh, Needed another channel so that I wouldn't get any more strikes. I did think that by changing my channel the last time that the algorithm would leave me alone, but they did not. They do the totalitarian two-step with you. You get 2 viewers subbed, they take one away. 2 viewers subbed, they take one away. So yeah, we need lots of chat in here, Indy. I just wanted to touch base with you guys and make sure you knew that we were going to be over here next Friday, probably till because we'll lose Saturday night too, I think. It's funny. It is funny though, Indy. I was prepared for this to happen. Never changes. That's an interesting one. Yeah, at during the pandemic, there, what happened was mine stalled as well. I was getting absolutely none, and then about a year and a half later, um, it just started going up by 20 a week. which is normal, but that's about the normal amount I usually rise a week. But they again, YouTube with their counter change, you never know. It could be as much as 40. Like I really don't even know how many subs I have. I can assume that they take away half of them and that they don't put out notifications. But I really don't know. It's it's a mystery. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Did you keep the channel though, Indy? Did they just take away your subs and leave you the channel? Because that seems to be one of their favorite. Just downplay you. Or did you have to start a new channel? Now, how many of you, if there's a couple of you out there, how many of you have had to do a new channel, make a new channel? I did it for a backup, and because they banned me, I thought I could beat the algorithm. Yeah, that channel there, 3 strikes. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I got a strike on this channel, and that kind of made me think of making a new channel. And I hadn't been struck on the newer channel, um, or was I? No, I don't think I was. So I changed over to this channel. This is my first strike on this one, so we'll see how it goes. This channel here, 3 strikes since 2020. Wow, that sucks. Yeah, and it's random too. Like I showed quite a bit of news the other day, and they don't tell you what your strike is for. Um, so I have all that content sitting up right there, which was hilarious. My God. Explaining that whole Don Quixote thing to you just made me crack up like crazy. Oh, I can't believe how what they're doing with that. I knew that they were bad, but I had no idea. I had no idea that it was that bad. I thought they had some way. Better not get too far into it, but I thought they had some way. My second strike. Wow, you had one music video, another music channel, no political vids. I deleted after my second strike. Yeah, just out of spite. No, nothing. Yeah, yeah. It's weird what they go after, right? Like I was told at the beginning that I'm not allowed to badmouth the vaccines. I guess I'm allowed to badmouth the vaccines now. You see that on YouTube quite a lot now. I haven't done anything like that. So, what else aren't we supposed to talk about? So, we're not allowed to talk about vaccines. We're not allowed to talk about windmills. We can talk about how crappy Justin Trudeau is, the censorship on the internet that he's done. Hey, Temperance, glad you found me again. So, yeah, that's what I did for this the other channel, my primary channel now. I did it out of spite because I thought I could get you know a fair shake if I started a new channel. But yeah, good luck with that, eh? So, any of you out there, do any of you have any other horror stories? Banning horror stories? Do you know of any content we're not supposed to talk about, that I haven't talked about yet. I know you guys are. I don't know. It could be it could be laptops that as well. I think we were on about that the other day too, about Hunter Biden. Let me check here. That was so much fun. I still have that small video clip on windmills, and I'm tempted to play it, but I can't really. I can't play it here very well. I don't have the ability to share stuff. At least as far as I know, I haven't been on YouTube for a long time, like streaming from YouTube. Manage. Don't have access. No, it doesn't look like we have any options to share things here. So, what have you guys been banned for? I know Indy got banned. Do you know what you got banned for, Indy? Which particular content or types of videos you were you were banned for? And how long were your bans? Were they for a week? Poor Alexander, the ganja shaman there. He just gets his channels taken right down. He's in Aruba. And they just take his channel down one strike. They don't even they don't even wait. Yeah, they do that with a lot of us, I think, Indy. I think you're definitely right on that. I think they definitely use me as a test case, studying me, keeping me around, just for data gathering. Yeah. Yeah. CV misinfo, of course. 27 days. Uh, 1 14 day recently. 2 7 days and 1 14. A 14-day ban. That's a new thing. That is a new thing. Wow. What was the 14-day for? Was that CV misinfo? I did a stream with another YouTuber. I haven't seen him in a long time. Oh, two videos at the same time. So they just added them together, eh? That's incredible. That's incredible. I had a couple things. I just wanted to chat today for about an hour. I thought I'd stick around, and gonna have some of my meat, I think. But it's open talk. Whatever you guys are interested in talking about, I'd like to hear it. I'm gonna have to do it all chat. I can't have anybody up or anything. I'd like to have Indy up sometime. You'd be awesome to talk to. I could rebrand this through StreamYard and do that. Sharing other people's video. A book author talking about, oh yeah, talking about truth. He lost a brother to hospital. Yeah, hospital protocols. Yeah, that'd be awesome, Indy. Lay down some of your jams there and have a chat. See if we can't get banned again. It's, I tell you, it's almost like an addiction. I get giddy every time they ban me because I know I've hit a chord. We've struck a nerve, right? So for me, it just like I would hate to lose all you guys, but I love it when I strike a chord with them. And I think there needs to be more of it. You know, damn the consequences. Full steam ahead. It's kind of my opinion. That's exactly. A good banning will make you more inspired to be defiant. And that's good. That's a good, healthy attitude to have. Uh, it doesn't get me down at all. I'm just giddy about it. But I'm hoping that I can make you guys, make most people aware that we're going to be on this channel for a while. So stick around and chat. I can't even share anything. This sucks. I'm not very good at doing the stream keys and all that. And StreamYard gets confused because of my two channels. So, yeah, it kind of sucks. I'd rather just leave that, but maybe I'll try it. I don't know. So let's take a look at my mead for a moment. I got me a big old bottle of hooch here. I don't know how strong it is. Well, it's been going for about 3 weeks. Beautiful color. We'll try to stay off banning topics so that we have a channel to communicate with. But here's the mead we'll be trying today. You can see the yeast sediment on the bottom there. Isn't it petty and childish? Of course it is. Google is a joke. Yeah, it's hilarious. Because like banning somebody is fine, but you're just tipping your hand. Because we're going to find different ways to communicate, no matter what. We're going to get the information out. We're going to share it. Yeah, I wish we were neighbors too. That'd be awesome. Where do you live, Indy? You're in the States somewhere, but whereabouts are you? I'm in southern Ontario, so I'm kind of on Canada's wang into the States. It could be close enough. You never know. It'd be great for us to have a meetup. That would be awesome. Get a big group of us together. Gonna roll me another smudge stick. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of people, a lot of new people that aren't subbed to this secondary channel that aren't going to make it. I was thinking of the smudge, and then I just thought of Mark the Art because he loves his smudging, and he's going to miss it. But hopefully, some other people will do some lives today, and we can share out the other channel to the people that are new. You've been around for a long time, Indy, so you've got the channel on temperance, and many people. Like I've got 720 on this channel, but there are a lot of new people that have come on board. South Louisiana. Oh, you're quite a ways away. Expelled Acadian Canadians. Yeah, yeah. That is true. That is an actual fact. Your descendants are Canadian. You got some maple in the blood, maybe. Thought Scotty Boy would make it. 'Cause he's usually up for. Oh, thanks, buddy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool. Are you on StreamYard? I come up and you can yak on your channel. I do miss that component because I kind of want it now, you know? Of maple syrup, yeah. Not that fake shit. Got to be the real stuff. 100% pure Canadian maple flowing through your veins. I don't know who's live now, if there's anybody. I do know, oh yeah, Wayne Steiger will be going live in a while. There are a few people. Yeah, you have the free stream here? Okay, yeah. Oh, that'd be awesome. Yeah, we can bitch about being banned and stuff. I like a good bitch session. Hi, Ricky. How are you doing? Long time no see. Yeah. Hi, Danny. Awesome. Good to see you all here. We got banned on my other channel. Let me get a link to that for you guys, for Danny there. Should have done that in the beginning. Didn't think of that. Thank you for that thought. Switch account. Again, okay. So we've got the two channels now because we're getting banned and stuff. So let me post that. Steiger is live now. He holds conflicting views. He's a good speaker, though. He has some interesting thoughts. Steiger's now live, but he's just annoying me. He holds a lot of conflicting thoughts. He's got some interesting, so I'll call them interesting, um, interesting ideas. Um, I don't know. I haven't had the chance to view him recently, like over the past couple of years. I used to be able to watch him regularly, but over the past couple of years, everything's changed. So happy rising. Thank you, Danny. Danny? Danny? Got a repeat in my voice. Which views? I'd be interested to know if you could tell me, if you want to tell me, Indy. Always interested in a good contrary thought. Nice. Put the boots on and grab the gold nuggets amongst the rocks. That's a good one. So yeah, that's my other channel. I think most of you are sub there. I'm not sure if you are, Ricky. I did the change a couple of years ago, and I've only posted a few things on here when I got banned. Well, I don't know if that's contrary. Makes it a different journey. Yeah, just really all that means is instead of like open vacuum, which is kind of a ridiculous idea, an open vacuum of space. Lesser density could be a better term, but I don't see why there couldn't be, water in space. That would kind of make sense in a way. If we live in a biological system, you know, the old adage, are we sitting in the mind of God, He said his dad worked on NASA vessels. Oh, okay. Or NADA? Is it NADA or NASA? You mean, yeah, okay. Yeah, I wonder if they were like waterproof. You know how they practice, like they show us them practicing with those spacesuits in big tubs, in the big tanks, right? Maybe that's why they do it because it's more watery than it is anything else. I don't know. Wouldn't it make sense then if they put a spaceship up there that it would have like propellers? You know? Well, no. I suppose you can use a jet in water. I suppose you have to have the oxygen. They do. Hmm. It's an interesting one. And Roger, he was talking about some of the astronauts claiming, or one of the astronauts, um, claimed he saw a snake in space. I don't know how factual that is, but yeah, it is an interesting idea. You know, you have to kind of work through the logistics of it. It I don't know. If we're biological, if it's totally, yeah, that's true, Ricky. Smelled like cooked meat. Yeah, we were talking about that last night because there were ancient stories that people saw in Scorpio a real scorpion at one time. And I wondered that, when I started my journey way back into mud fossils, are those iterations in the sky, are they actually those creatures in the sky that got cooked? I don't know. There's the, what is it? What do you call it? I want to say Ouroboros. The snake in the sky eating his own tail. I've seen it when I was up north, and it looks almost exactly like a snake. It's really amazing. The snake head just eating its own tail, and it really, really looks like a snake. I don't know if creatures could be up in the sky. I think it's possible for sure. But I don't believe it's a vacuum. More real than mythology, I am. Yeah, could be. I have done a lot of thought into space because, saying that space doesn't exist is an option. But if there's a dome, there's got to be something past the dome, and that would be some type of space, whatever it has in it, right? Just like there would be more underneath us, at least if you believe in an infinite universe. I suppose there's a possibility of, saying that we live on just a plane, but that would indicate that there's something above. And I don't see how you could have just the mind has a hard time wrapping itself around nothingness because nothingness doesn't even include space, like an area, a piece of area. Nothingness is the void of everything. So you wouldn't even have a space or an area in there. Yeah, right, Indy? I have no idea what space is, but I know when a lie when I hear one. They lie about everything. Yeah. As above, so below, many interdimension aspects. No, there's oceans. There's oceans of water under the ground. Oceans bigger than the Pacific. Uh, if like I believe the Earth is or was a biological system, at one point it probably had 70% of its mass being water, and this small bit that we're left on is probably only 30 to 50% of what the Earth's mass was in the beginning, because of the waters bursting from below and falling from above. I don't know if you've seen my work on dragons, Ricky. I've been doing a lot of work on Google Earth and dragons. You'll have to take a look back. There are some funny titles, some short videos, some longer ones, describing the dragons, Tiamat, and the story of how the Earth became to be. Yeah, geology. Yeah, I'm not. I know that land masses do move and stuff like that. I'm not so sure on this continental drift thing, but yeah, geology is biology, in my opinion. There doesn't seem to be much of a separation. We're living. I live not quite. I'm close to the tail of a dragon, but I don't live on one. I live on seven macaw. But all of these things must have had 70% water in them, like we do, like lizards and other creatures do. And what if they were born in space? I don't think in the Nag Hammadi scriptures, Christ says that the earth is a dead thing, that it's dead. But it does spring life. We come from the dragon. Um, there are stories of creatures bursting from the earth, and we kind of figured that those were the remnants of Tiamat's eggs buried in the earth, inseminated, because they're very much like fish. They could have Some of these creatures could have been inseminated during the flood, having all that sperm wash around. I know this goes into the pretty bizarre aspects of the world. Hi, Axis, and a pretty uh, unrepudiated belief on it, but it's where I've stuck my pole in. Good to see you. I didn't think you had this channel. That's awesome. I'm going to hopefully share this out and make sure that everybody still has this one. Is sentient? Made of dead critters, all shapes? I do believe it's sentient as well, Ricky. I think all energy is sentient. There's Scotty boy. I was wondering if you were going to pop by. I think all the planets are sentient, all energy. So it makes sense. And recently, Cage introduced me to some research done here in Canada that I hadn't, Cage Reality, that I hadn't been exposed to before. And its claim is that these memories, these Akashic records, are held in the magnetic field, at least partially, of the Earth. So the Earth is kind of a reservoir, guardian of our experiences and our records. It's an interesting thought. I've been trying to figure it out, analyzing starting from light, and we'll see how far. I haven't quite figured that one out yet. That's still a puzzle for me. Like I know that this part is the more magnetic, I know this is the more electric and explosive, but they're both made of the same thing. I have many channels I keep my eyes on. Excellent access. Good. IMAX. Okay, you get settled there? You all settled? Okay. Yeah, I think the idea of space being more watery than we think is a really cool idea. Yes, that is true. Yale did admit that a hot saltwater flood that caused, in my opinion, everything is electromagnetic, everything from dimensions to geology. Yeah. All hail the tail. Yeah. Yeah, we're on a couple of subjects here. Yeah, the everything is. They say it's magnetoelectric now. That's the way you're supposed to say it because that's the important part to understand. Um, it is true that the magnetic force is, I think, 10,000 times faster than the electric force, which would make it much better for communication. Um, so you could kind of get a correlation there between the records, communication. Um, yeah, the hot salt water flood. Yeah, I love looking at that stuff, Ricky. I did I did a whole series on dragon genitals because they're actually quite easy to find. And dragons, there's hundreds of dragons on our, well, probably thousands and millions. Yeah, it's all related though. Yeah, I know. It's hard to separate one thing from the other, right? Yep, layers and layers of dead matter. Yeah, well, what's one of the best things to feed a tree? You know, you bury a fish beside it and it'll grow like crazy. We all live off the death of other things, reused matter. It seems to be the system of our universe, right? Blood meal makes plants grow. Look at how a transformer or a generator or alternator works. Creates more energy using a magnet and space between wires around the magnet. Yeah, it just pulls it right out of the ether almost. There's some of the kinetic or physical energy helping, but yep, ashes to ashes, fertilizers to the next. Right, exactly. So that's a concept I'm still delving into, the magnetic properties of holding the Akashic records. Is it? It's 2:11 here. That's cool. So you're 3 hours behind me. Mine's going over the magnetic forces again. Magnetic forces are interesting too. They don't travel in the way we're taught. I can show you on here. What I have a cat on my lap. Hold on. What they don't, they tell you that a magnetic force goes in a figure eight, but it actually doesn't. Let's see, where's my pen, Max? Where'd you put it? There's an implement. There we go. Yeah, Akashic Records too, all included in that. And apparently, what the magnetic force actually does, their claim is what it does is this figure eight. What it actually does is this: it comes down, goes out, around, back down, comes up, goes around the side again, and that's where you get the accretion disk. You can see it, not that clearly, but you can see it in the middle of the photon here. Photon and electron operate in very similar ways. Yeah. Pole shifting and crustal shifting is electromagnetic as well. As the magnetosphere weakens, the induction heating of the core from radiation. Yeah, that's probably exactly how it works. Yeah. Why is the veil thinner? Electromagnetic changes. When there's low electromagnetic um, activity, our viewing is much better. Yep, like a toroid, Ricky. That's what the studies in Canada showed. They actually found a frequency and magnetic force that can enhance your um, remote viewing abilities, and they found one that can enhance it or diminish it, whichever way you want to go. So they also found that in higher electromagnetic times, our remote viewing isn't as accurate, and they can even shut it right off. I don't know how well that'll work against a group like us, which is awesome. Why we have a good reason to have a group to remote view, because it doesn't seem like they can get us all at once. Yeah, like a dimmer switch. Yeah, the veil is thinner with the less electromagnetic interference. You think our collective energy fuels the flow? Yes, I do, because we try to link up, right? The reason we do classes the way we do is so that you guys kind of sync up. I've noticed throughout the destinations that you guys always seem to follow a pattern of a storyline in when and how and when your responses come in and what they are, and you can see it as a perfect story. How did the alphabets know that people would become more psychic? Um, because of the age, I think, Ricky. I think it's because of the age we're coming into. Uh, the age of Aquarius is supposed to be the age of knowing, and knowing only comes through gnosis that we gather. A knowing is beyond knowledge. It's just the truth. It's kind of a hard thing to describe, I guess. Yeah, right. We are all interconnected quantum physically. It's nifty. Yeah, we are. Absolutely. Yeah, we do prove it almost every weekend. It's rare that you guys are very far off the target. Yeah, I think so, Ricky. I think it's part of the cycle of the ages. We came from the lowest age, at least on the chakra system, the Piscean, the last age, and now we're into. Sorry, I'm screwed up on my ages. Yeah, from Piscean to Aquarian, we're coming back up until we get to the Aries age, where we're warlike and very intelligent, but warlike. That's why they claim Atlantis fell, because they were so hyper intelligent. Yeah, exactly. I know what I know. They were so warlike, they destroyed themselves, you know? But hyper advanced, very intelligent. We're coming out of the age of doubting and believing, where our perceptions can be manipulated. And hopefully now, like, we're coming into the knowledge, because we have to have knowledge now. We have to have knowing, because with deep fakes, all the lies, we need to be able to see, just know what the truth is. It's a mix between the scientific and something not seen, yeah. If that's true, we'd be having a tug of war. You're with the Christ, I'd kill his mama. Guess we'll battle it out. Okay. Yeah, that's the forever dance there, Temperance. Good to see you. Yeah, yeah, I've had enough of that age. See, that brought us into religion, right? That was the age of religion, um, where we were sat in pews and we were taught how to think and what to think. And they tried to confuse us, getting us to doubt and getting us to believe. Yeah, right. Looking from a higher perspective, right? Not relying on your own senses, just relying on the gnosis that comes through. Like, the gnosis is all around us. There's knowledge in every photon, every electron, uh, in everything is the blueprint of the universe, and each particle, each electron has the capability, possibly, to pull in all the knowledge of all time, because it's a mirror blueprint of everything else. I don't like Aquarius. I'd wipe Pluto first. Time to cut out the middleman. Yeah. Hi, Sierra. Good to see you. Yeah, it has been a while. I guess you didn't get couple years ago. I switched. I got a ban, so I switched up to another channel to see if I could beat the algorithm. Didn't work. But here's the channel I'm using right now. This is my backup, so that I can get in contact with all you guys when they ban me. Class will continue. Hey, Steve, how you doing? Working, having lunch, listening. Yeah, it's a holiday today for me, so special day. Get to chat with you guys. Looking good, thanks. Or are you talking to Steve-O? Yeah, it's been a fun ride. So I'm not allowed to talk about windmills now. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about COVID, but I'm not allowed to talk about windmills. Yeah, unfortunately, a lot of people have missed quite a bit, but I'm glad to see you back there, Sierra. Hopefully, we can soak up some more of your time. Yeah, I don't know what else I talked about that they would have gotten mad about. I did windmills. I think I did some Hunter Biden stuff. That might have, but I'm in Canada. They don't care about that. Up and down per usual. Nice. Yeah, any of you that don't have my newer channel. It's right there. Sub me up, and we'll see you in class. Yeah, it was kind of I kind of got mad kind of thing. So yeah, I did a show telling people where I was going and what I was doing, and but then I unfortunately I don't know if I removed it. I'm not sure if I did or not. I don't think I did. Hey, Mad Finger, how you doing? You sure you're subbed up to the other channel there, Mad Finger? I got banned again. Chasing windmills. We're not allowed to be Don Quixote. You're not getting a notification, Steve, or I haven't seen you for a while. A lot of people don't get notifications, so that's that's a definite uh, possibility. You know, Toronto in the house. Yeah, Toronto. I was down there. I did the CN Tower. My wife had never been to the CN Tower. She grew up in Mississauga. Her parents actually, selfishly, they went up it with relatives or something, and then when she was going along on a trip with some other relatives and her father, they pulled up to the CN Tower, said there it is, and drove away. Yeah, last notice. Been very busy. Yeah, life's been interesting lately. I hope everything's good on your end. Everything's holding up here. They come in a pink. Oh wow, we're getting on an hour here. Awesome. Oh yeah, I was gonna have some of my meat. I want to taste some of that. Again, this is 3 or 4 week old. I should have put a date on it. Still delicious. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. I have to grab a glass and some and ice. I like it on ice. Yeah, I wish Beloved Abstract would do a video featuring her mead. How many gallons does she have? I think so. I think Scotty knows. She has a lot. Like it's going to be a party at her place. Hey, Paul, how you doing? Good to see you. Glad you made it. Still fermenting a bit. There was a little bit of a pop, but it should be pretty tasty. There it is. 23 gallons of honey hooch. Oh, okay. Beloved as a guy. Wrong place there. Maybe I'm confusing people. That would be funny. Okay, you're right. I'm thinking, okay. I got that confused. A lot of hooch. Okay. All right, let's give this a little stir, a little finger stir. Thank you. Love and gratitude. Nice. Got a little bit of kick. Salute. Cheers. Nostrovia. Whatever country you're from. Good. Not too strong. They say that mead will get up to around a wine level of alcohol, so maybe 10 to 16%, maybe a little more. So it's honey wine, Ricky. So you put 3 parts water, 1 part honey, some yeast in there, and let her go for about anywhere from you can drink it after the next day, but you let it go for a few weeks, 2 to 6 weeks, and you got yourself some tasty brew. So it's just a mix of 1 part honey for 3 parts water. Very easy. Oh yeah, you can feel the healing going through my veins. It's 2:30 here, so that's half fivesies. We'll call it half fivesies. Ooh, yeah, it's got some nice aftertaste. Ooh, a little bit of a burp there. Got to taste it again. That was good. So almost fruity. Will never rot, right? What's that, Ricky? I got in a disagreement. What can you do with this? Hold on, let's see. Well, you can pin message. You can't show message like on StreamYard. Let's see. I got into a disagreement with USGS about the lack of information and lies about volcanic activity on seismograms, which they walked away from with their tails between their legs. Yeah, Ricky, I totally agree with you. You know, over the past year or so, I've been doing research into dragon eggs and genitals and sperm. And a lot of these places they called extinct or dead volcanoes, they look like they may be dragon's eggs that have rotted and I guess turned into volcanoes. I'm not sure on that, but it's an interesting theory. Um, all the volcanoes that I looked at were 1 mile across. They all had an outflow of a mass material that was grainy, and then they have an outflow of another material that's kind of globby and in big, I guess you'd call them seeping heaps. But why are there always those two types of lava, quote unquote, that come out of these volcanoes. Like, why don't they all just put out the same type of lava on a consistent basis? When I looked at them, they seem to put out. Oh, you're off, Ricky. No, I don't think she's not leaving. Yeah, these volcanoes seem more like to me dragon's eggs. Like they have a yolk, that globy stuff, and the white is the mass. There's always the same amount of material too. It's really quite bizarre. You see a repeating pattern like that over and over again. It makes you think that it's not random, of course. That's hilarious that they wouldn't, that you made them run. Oh, that's good stuff. I can feel that. I don't drink, so any amount of alcohol going through my system is going to be felt. Right. Too uniform, just too much of a repeating pattern, you know? If it's not a dragon egg, it's something else biological. It could be other things as well, but it's definitely not really natural because it does it in the same way every time. That's really interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I've done, you can go back and, on the channel you don't have, you just sub to. There's a whole list of funny name titles. You'll see vagina, penis, labia, um, all kinds of funny titles because I just wanted them to grab attention. I was on a dragon genital kick for a while last Christmas. Um, Actually, this Christmas just passed. I got a Christmas present of dragon genitals. I started uh, I started finding dragon genitals all over Google Earth because I thought I had an inspiration of Yemen. Sorry, not Yemen. Libya. Libya is a labia. Yemen is full of semen. You can see how the words are kind of congruent. It's really hilarious. Once again, reactivating electromagnetic fields are highly significant. Yeah. Just pimples on the ass of the planet? Could be. I thought that at one time too. That was a thought that went through my head. Is could be they just be like pustules or some type of an infection or something like that. Yeah, the dragon sperm days. Purge valves for the planet. Yeah, maybe. Maybe they're big pimples. But when I look at other structures around, I can find similar structures. Oh, I can't share anything with you. This sucks. I should have put this on StreamYard. Ooh. It doesn't burn your mouth or anything. It's very smooth. But I can feel the alcohol. Yeah, a lot of that's a possibility too there, Indie Groove. Buried nuclear waste. Most of the granite that we see could be fake stone, like just a tilling pond. If you dig up a tilling pond, any miner will tell you it looks almost exactly like granite when you cut down through the ground because of all the layering that they do of the different stones with different muds and everything else. Yeah, there's a spiritual meaning to them as well. Even the dragon genitals. You could call them the twin towers, the Jacob and Boaz, the twin snakes. Because we did discover, Ricky, that dragon genitals are very much like bony fish, and they have two appendages. Always more than one way to view them, yeah. So it's a pretty interesting theory. I hope you look up some more of it. I do talk about it every once in a while when I'm prompted to. But over on StreamYards, I can show you the Google Earth images of what I'm talking about because it's actually on the planet. If you look at Yemen, it's filled with semen. All you have to do is change the Y to an S, and you have exactly what's there. And in some ancient languages, Y and S may be interchangeable. I'm not sure on that one, but a lot of letters that we use now are interchangeable with ones in the past. You have hoodoos everywhere, similar. Yeah, I can only find the one vagina. I find penises emitting sperm all over the place, but only one vagina. Just the one that I think is Tiamat. You know the story of Tiamat and Marduk? Tiamat procreated without her consort. It's the virgin birth story again. So she had to pay the price. So she bore a bunch of monsters and men, scorpion men, fish men, and they went to war. And she lost. And we can see the remnants of the battle all over her body. They seem to, this melds into the creation story of the, at least for me, of the chaos, when there was chaos. In Ovid, he describes it as a fleshy, toothy mass, unformed, and then it eventually became the world. Words are spells as well, yeah. The ever elusive hoodoos. Sounds like a bar on Friday night. It does, actually. It looks like it, too. You ever seen a snake ball? What happens is all the snakes, they get together and they just grind around on each other in a big ball of snakes. And there's usually, it's kind of funny. It is very reminiscent of what we see on the planet because there's only one hoodoo, which is Tiamat, and there's a whole bunch of schlongs sliming around on top of her. And that's actually the way they impregnate each other. There's no actual insertion with reptiles or fish, bony fish, which their genitals do resemble. Oh, we lost a few people. I'm talking about genitals again. But yeah, they come out in two, like this, in two thingies. On both the male and female have both of them, and they just kind of ooze around on each other, and the tips of the females can gather up the sperm, Or conversely, the eggs can be inseminated by sperm later, or possibly even after the eggs have dropped, right? Yeah, but there's one hoodoo and a whole bunch of schlongs. We can even identify the anatomical parts, the testes, the shaft, which actually contains the liver for some reason. Their thingies have a liver in them. I don't know why that is. Well, it's all a sausage fest, Scotty. You think about that too. These when they're talking about these gods and hermaphrodites and those types of things, right? Um, these reptiles, these dragons, their genitals look almost exactly the same from the male to the female. There's virtually no difference. The only difference being is usually the female is much larger than the male, which again, we're finding that is to be the case with what we find on the planet. So it's all matching up with reptile and fish biology. Even the mating practices and all that are very congruent. We can find all the genitals, all the sperm, and even the idea of how we got the diversity that we get here on the planet, because there seems to be several different types of sperm of different varying sizes, from 1 mile long to almost completely imperceptible, and probably every variation in between somewhere, but I haven't found it. But I found at least 3 different sizes of sperm fields. Yeah. Interesting point. My ex was a reptile, and yes, he was small. Hey Trey, been a while. How you doing? Here's I guess I didn't wasn't able to get through to you. I had started up a new channel. So here we are. Please come on by. Well, I think most of them died off, Trey. There might be a there might be a couple left, but I think most of the eggs were hatched way back in our history. There could be a couple still buried. I don't know how long they're viable for. They could be viable for a long time if they're encased um, well enough. They could preserve for quite a while. Even the reptiles themselves can hold on to um, eggs and sperm for a long period of time and wait to inseminate them at a later period. I did some remote viewing of the Antarctica, and it's possible that there's one down there at there's a heat anomaly under the ice. That could be one. It's a biological thing, anyways. But my impression of it was a possibly a dragon, which would be really scary and kind of cool, but absolutely terrifying. I don't want some fire breathing behemoth flying around the skies. I don't know if it'd be able to fly anymore because of the atmosphere. You weren't going to bring that part up? Yeah. so I can lay waste to Saudi desert and Israel. Yeah, America will be sad. Well, they want their oil fields. They like their cheap oil, so as long as he doesn't set the oil fields on fire, we'll be fine, right? Biden opened up some drilling up north in Alaska. That way you guys can't see it. It's so far away. Oh, yeah, I've got so much to say about dragons now. Dragon sex. Yeah. You'd love a good Lord of the Rings ending. Yeah. That'd be funny. Well, it wouldn't be funny, but ironic. Half day on your fast? Nice. Yeah, I did 2 days. I did eat something. I had something this morning, so. No food talk. Yeah, he who told me about hamburgers, juicy hamburgers, when I was on my fast. What are you guys eating? Anything good? Scotty wants to know. I've got me some Timbits. Oh, these are so good, Scotty boy. Here, let me show you a nice chocolate one. These are awesome. These are a Canadian delicacy, like poutine. Oh, see, Indy ate a hamburger. I even have some coffee to go with it. Delicious. I do hate eating on screen, so I apologize for that for those of you that are offended. But Scotty deserved that. If you would have heard him the other night, you'd know why. Super volcanoes under Antarctica, and yes, researching reactivating happening there too. Interesting. You talked about the dragon. Yeah, you made me think of Yellowstone. I don't know what that is. I haven't looked into that. I might have a bit. I don't know. My research went all over the place. Yellowstone. Again, I can't share anything with you guys, which really sucks. I should have messed around with the stream keys, but I'm not very good with that. Well, that's on a dragon too. Pretty sure it is. Yeah, there's a lot happening in Antarctica. Remember, before the pandemic, they had John Kerry go down there. Before the, or was that? That was before the Hillary Trump election, wasn't it? Yeah. Long Valley is much more of a threat at the moment. Oh, okay. Yeah, Yellowstone sounds and smells like sulfur. Yeah. Which is that one where Long Valley? Let's take a look at Long Valley. national park, I guess. Oh, there, California. Okay, let's go there. Ooh, beautiful. Big old sinkhole. See what that's on top of. Hmm. There's a tail. That's a butthole. Look for the colors. We're looking for red, black, and green. There's two somewhat dissimilar colors. They're harder to decipher in North America, but okay. I think it's a bumhole. Cloaca. Hmm. Oh, oh, oh yeah. Oh yeah. There we are. Okay, I'm gonna have to save that image. Hopefully Indy will let me show some images. Says he might do a live later. You want to post your channel there, Indy, so everybody can sub up to you? I don't think everybody is. Indy's got some great music videos and some chat videos. Even Buzz went down there. Where to Yellowstone or to Long Valley? Yeah, there's probably entire cities under there. Scotty Boy under Antarctica. Lithium production is a huge moneymaker around those volcanoes. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, most likely hiding the shit the best they can. Yeah. Yeah, in Antarctica, yeah, there is a lot of stuff going on down there. Like, why do we have churches down there? Makes no sense. And have you seen some of the churches that are down there? They're like you can walk into it. It looks like an elevator shaft, right? Sorry to say, the one I featured as a target, an image target. um, yeah, you do have a great mix of content. Uh, it looked like it pretty much would be an elevator shaft, or like that's about all you could fit in there, you know. So the guy could walk in, kneel down, pray, and then walk out. You know, it's getting hard to hide the geological changes. Cool. Like what? I hope I'm. I think I'm sub to you. Let's see if I am, Ricky. You make content as well? I know you made. I thought you made some. Check. I am not. I can post your channel if you do make content. Yeah, you got some stuff 5 months ago. If you would like, I can post your channel. It's up to you. I won't push anybody into making content. You subbed Indy, go to his channel, copy the link up top at the top of the page. and then you can post it around. All right. I think you're modded, Indy, so you can post your own. I can find yours easy. Oh, not so easy. Huh. Okay, I have to go through my subs. Why can't I find you? I spelt it right, I thought. Huh. Well, that's weird. Oh, you got it? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Scotty boy. Yeah, it's not pulling you up right away for me. That's weird. Ricky's came up just right away. But you and me are a little bit banned, so you've had some no strikes. I just got one. So we're not their favorite people at the moment. That's awesome. You know you're loved when, right? That's so hilarious. Can't even find Indie Groove. Let's smudge. Gonna use some Santo Palo. Palo Santo? I don't know. Sounds good either way to me. Hello, Maximus. So we've had meat. I've never had grog. We'll have to search up what grog is and see if we can make some of that. Google knows search results. You're just an. Let's see. How is that going? Into groove. Check. Oh, okay. I have to do that. Scotty boy, you have a wrench. You're not a. You don't make content. I usually only give those to people who make content. It's a thick beer, I think. I might not like making that. That might be complicated. Honey wine was easy. So what do they, Ricky? What do they think is going to happen with the Long Valley? There, is it going to explode? Is it going to sink? Looks like it's a sinkhole almost. Is there magma under there? Grog, a drink for everyone. Oh, it sounds good. So, grog, add brown sugar to your shaker. Add in a splash of warm water, 1 ounce, to dissolve the sugar. Add the lime juice. Put in the rum. Hmm. So, while many claim to make traditional Navy grog recipe, there are several accepted forms. The Royal Navy's grog recipe includes water, dark rum, lemon juice, and cinnamon. That's not so hard. A commonly found recipe in the Caribbean includes light rum, grapefruit juice, orange juice, pineapple juice, cinnamon, and honey. Okay, that's not so hard. So it's more just a mixed drink than anything. Oh, okay. I don't know if I have your backup channel. I am subbed. Okay. you're turning blue. Breathe. That's funny. I use wrenches on things. Not on my channel. Nobody bans anybody. Hmm. Oh yeah, and if you're going to make content too, Ricky, if you've been posting, because I like people to be able to post their content. Doo-doo. Yeah, yeah. I need my what would we call it? Our alms, penance. I don't know. We'll call it something. Yeah, just keep the money flowing. So what's going to happen with that spot, Ricky? And if any other of you that are in chat here are making content, tell me and I'll mod you so you can share. Make another smoky here. Vote blue no matter who. She's a darling, isn't she? Hey, Andy? She's just a darling. Who likes Haitian people. Sacrificing chickens to Molech in her backyard. Yeah, there goes your ranch. Yeah, she's an absolute darling of the establishment, but not of me. Yeah, that's what Trump said. I think something like that. After he was saying lock her up, she's a good egg, right? Yeah, that's what he said. I think something like that. Shows you who he's playing for, right? Himself. You've been downgraded to screwdriver. Yeah, how come they only have two moderator settings? got to be an advanced level in there. You can really tweak it. I answered scroll up. Okay. Yeah, I do miss some chat sometimes. Let's see. Thick beer. And down there, he said, sun went in circles, getting more photography. Hmm. The sun went in circles. Hmm. Was there more? Long Valley, much more of a threat. Lithium production, huge moneymaker around volcanoes. Have to look. Getting hard to hide the geological changes. Okay. Guess we'll have to look at your photographs. European. Took me a year to go from a flathead to a Phillips. Yeah, we have the Robertson in Canada. Nobody else is allowed to have it, the square one. It works the best. Trump's drinking the chicken blood. They're all evil. Trump has heavy Apollo symbols in his apartment and home. Wow. Yeah, the best of two evils is still evil. The prophecy says that Trump will be the last president. There is a prophecy claiming that. And I could see how it could be. You get rid of presidents, and what you replace it with is administrators, people who are just doing a job, um, not this personality thing. Um, Set forth mandates that you know basically follow human rights, natural law, and have the administrators administrate the dealings of the public works like they're supposed to, and that just includes roads, electricity. Really, there's not a lot that they really need to be responsible for. Hmm. Well, that's another idea there too, Scotty boy. Put them on terms. None of these lifelong politicians. No nepotism. We can just easily put in place things that can keep these criminals and organizations out. It's not very hard. Yeah, day to day terms. Yeah, if you're not doing your job right, you have you're fired, and somebody else comes and does it. You know, macro polio, Marco Polo, macro polio. Got to pony in the race. Yeah, polio chickens, macro. 96% of all of them. Yeah, they're all the same. They're all the same. They're all related. Nepotism. That shouldn't be possible. If your father was a mayor, that doesn't qualify you to be a mayor. You know, like what qualifications does that give you? You may have seen some of the operations of the office, you know, a little bit, but you know, you're not performing the duties of the president. Prison terms, yeah. Well, for these ones because they've gotten so damn corrupt. Hi, G. Good to see you. Glad you made it. I got I got banned on my other channel. I was chasing windmills. Yeah, I'm glad I have the backup channel, so that's good. Yeah, I did an expose on windmills yesterday, and I got in trouble. So at least that's what I think it was. Not sure. No, I'm laughing. Maybe I should start up a third channel. You're welcome. Enjoy the blueness. That's so you can post your content in your channel. So if you'd like to post your channel and get a few extra subs, put it into chat. Saturday. I made a video on Saturday um, where I showed a small clip. It came from well, G showed me that what's his name, Max Egan, had actually posted it as well. An expose on windmills. You didn't even know we were on our old channel. Okay, it's going to push all the magma out that has been excoriating under the west coast. Will subduct substantially, and the tsunami will go to the Rockies. Okay, okay. Like I think there was an uplift in the Younger Dryas that caused the caused some big changes too. You want to get banned, Indy? When did you post for? Ricky Smith. Okay. Call it Max Comedy Vision. It's all jokes all day. Yeah. You got a notification and just showed up. Okay. Yeah, this is the old channel. I actually have more subs to this channel than the other one. Beloved, how you doing? Didn't show you. This is the old channel too, beloved. We were drinking some mead. This is turning into a party. Yeah, we were attacking windmills. Don Quixote. I think I'll have another one. That was so good. Kind of got a little buzz going. You got water. I got mead. I got to grab some ice. Be back in a sec. I'm really upset that they took that broadcast down because that was one of my best. That was one of my best. I really enjoyed that. That just made me howl. That's significantly reserved opinion on the results. Yeah, yeah, it could be even worse. I am actually a fan of windmills. I'm not a fan of the design and type they use. There's one that's shaped like this, like a barrel, and it just has well, you can do it several different ways, but it just spins this way, and the design of it actually self-regulates the speed, so it doesn't overspeed. It works in low wind. Um, it lasts a lot longer. Birds don't fly into it and kill themselves. It works. You could put one on top of your house and have it. Oh my god! Max was fanning the flames of dissent. Yeah, I'm trying to drain Texas, the swamp too. That could happen. You have two-headed cows being born around windmills. Yeah, I don't get me started. Don't get me started. I don't want to. I don't want to not have class on Friday night, so I don't want to get banned. Yeah, we had a lot of that in Niagara Falls. You can go to the museums with the old farm animals, and they've got like the two-headed cows and two-headed all kinds of things with different things coming out of them, legs out of wrong places. Yeah, right. I haven't thought of that song in a long time. I love that. Stamio. It's a good one. You could call this double max vision. Good one. Two heads are better than one. Well, as long as they get along, right? Well, with dragons, it's true. Dragon genitals. Two heads are better than one. You like gravity fed water turbines? Yeah, we have those. Niagara Falls. Awesome. Been running for a long time. No real problems. Very stable. Uh, really good source of energy. Most of Ontario's energy in New York is based on it. So, foreigner rules, yeah. Twigs and seeds, they sure don't deliver the punch that this old head needs. Texas is rifting, the swamp will boil. Ouch. Well, don't stay there. That sounds dangerous. Yeah, the Younger Dryas, that there was an uplift of land in that. Was it? Or was it subduction? Did it go down or up? Hey, Carlos, how you doing? Haven't seen you for a while. Let's see. No? Where are we? This is now my backup channel, so I'm going to post my other channel here for you so that we can see you more. I don't know if you have this one or not. This is where I'm posting all of my regular stuff now. Twigs and Seeds. No, Twigs and Seeds by Jesse Winchester. No, I haven't heard that. Barbecue salmon? I'll have to look that up. I'll listen to it later. See, that comes up right away, eh? But Groove doesn't come up right away. What's up with that? Cool song, you love it? Okay. Delicious Cataclysm. Yeah, all the cooked meat, all the pre-cooked meat that'll just be floating around. You'll have, steamed salmon, steamed cow. Well, if you're holding half a gallon of honey, then you would add 1.5 gallons of water to it and some yeast. And some spices if you want. Some become Atlantis, yeah. Some rise and some become Atlantis. Yeah, there's all the fracking they've done too. They've fracked right from where I am straight down the middle of the US. So all of that shale rock under there has all been busted up. So it's probably a lot more like sand than anything. So all they need is a good shake-up, and the middle of the U.S., the predominantly Republican states would just slide right into the Gulf of Mexico. It's just a theory, but if you look at the geological areas where they've fracked, it's pretty evident. And Texas is in that part too. I know they've fracked under Texas. Most anything on the grill sounds great. Bring on the gator. What's the kind of piano jazz? Oh, it's okay. The song. Okay, I like that. Oh, you're going to make the strong brew there, Abstract, adding in way more sugar. That's going to come out like moonshine. I just used water, so mine will end up about the strength of wine. That brew is going to be strong. I don't know. For that, it'd be, well, for a 5-gallon, you can go to the beer and wine store, and they'll give you a little package of yeast, just like from the store that you use for bread. And one of those packets that I bought is supposed to do 5 gallons. Two pounds of honey to 1 gallon of apple juice. Wow. Yeah, I wish it'd be neat if you could test the alcohol content of that. Melchizedek's headache resolved. Drain the swamp. Oh, is that a protest song? Let me see. We'll capture that. Codfish and mushy peas. I like breaded cod. I like it fried up. Love cod. Drain the swamp is a phrase in which frequently be used by politicians. Well, if it's a song, I can't find it. It won't come up for me. I'm not into the zucchini, but the fried cod I like. Zucchini's like cardboard. I think they're trying to relieve pressure. Yeah, it could be. Wouldn't take much. That ground is really unstable. Yeah, Mississippi would be included in that area that I'm talking about. Christ Boys, old days. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Good advice, beloved. You guys are going to get wrecked off that stuff. That must bubble and boil like a steamer. Mine just kind of lightly bubbles. It's still quite drinkable. Is there a burn to it? There's a little bit of a burn to what I make, so I could imagine there'd be it'd be quite a. Does it put your tongue on fire or what? I think that's what Scotty Boy's looking for. And that 2 pounds of honey to 1 gallon of apple juice. Wow. That sounds about right, Scotty Boy. You want the burn. No burn to it? That'll disappoint Scotty Boy. Can you set it on fire? That's a good test. Can you set it on fire? Oh, I'm excited to see where this goes, Indie Groove. I'm sure you can. We'll give it a try for us. Pour out a shot glass and see if you can spark her up. I think it's. I don't know what alcohol content will burn, but it's got to be pretty high. If I don't think mine would. I don't think it's a high enough content to burn, but it could be. Oh, I can set anything on fire. I don't know if that's an actual test of its content, but yeah, I got a good buzz off my wine. Yeah, it is going to be a mess if that's what happens. If they have a land uplift, even if water go like, imagine the Great Lakes draining south, right? Lake Superior and Lake Huron, those are huge, huge bodies of water. gigantic. They're inland seas. They're freshwater inland seas, basically. If those went over America, that would be devastating. Keep forgetting to take the specific gravity when I mix it in. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. There is something about that. Explain that to us. So that will determine alcohol content. You need one of those bobbers, right? Scotty's Scotty's going to be drunk every weekend now. He's got, what do you have? You got a half a gallon of wine or of honey? I think you had more than that. You were saying Gulf of Gulf of Mexico. Sorry. Yeah, it's a mess. False infiltration with magma. Grab your grog and popcorn. Enjoy the show. Yeah, enjoy the ride, guys. We're all going into the Gulf of Mexico. You have 6 pounds of honey. Nice. Yeah, you'll have beach property finally. I might actually be able to watch it because Lake Ontario would drain probably further down that way, and I'd be on a big piece of land just sliding. So your specific gravity measure the sugar content. Then when it's done, you measure it again, and the difference between tells you how much alcohol is in it. Thank you. Yeah, I knew there was something about those. Yeah, I heard something about those before. Used to be called West Florida here until 1914 or so. Interesting. Yeah, order. All they do is chaos, right, Trey? You've seen in New Orleans and Baton Rouge underwater. Oh, the Gulf to come up to Canada. Oh, that would suck too. That would suck too. All that land and stuff would be pushed right up onto the continent. Hmm. Scotty Boom Boom Pow. That's a good one, Scotty. I like that. Yeah, apparently over time, slowly, they did claim when I was younger that North America is still rising in the north here because of the ice sheets pushing them down. I don't know if that's true or not, but it could factor in there. A lot like Cali, yeah. Yeah, I got a couple boats. I'll be fine. I got one right here. Miss his hip. Oh, miss his hippie. Yeah. I miss his hippie, Mississippi River. Hmm. Hippie. Mrs. Hippie. That's something to think about. Like when looking at mud fossils, right? At least for me. I like it. Change is exciting. This place needs a change. It does. To a little trolling. Lake Ontario is a volcano, so are the other lakes. Oh, I didn't know that. I knew there were salt mines underneath it, and it's probably the digestive system of Seven Macaw. They do make a canoe. They have a mold for a canoe, but they don't make those right now. Plus, if you don't have a boat, you can always gather together all the stuff that's floating, make a raft. For his 20-foot flat bottom boat. Nice. I made a flat bottom boat a few years ago. I guess about 15 years ago, I made one. Only it was 8 feet long. I used it to ride the surf on Lake Ontario. Big old set of oars, and you get out there in the surf. And we get good surf out there during like a storm and that. And what you do is, because the wind's always blowing into shore, the waves come up big, but if you capsize or anything like that, you just get blown right back to shore. So it's a lot of fun. So it could be fun for me because I do love riding the waves. That even in a kayak, I made a small kayak too to take out on Lake Ontario. And again, you're in like 3 foot, 3 foot, 6 foot swells. Some good surf on the shore. And it's fun. You just end up going up and down, up and down. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot easier than on rivers because you're always bouncing around on a white water river. This is just up and down. It's nice and smooth. Yeah, I made a V hull too. I made a small V hull. I made all the shapes and designs to try them all out. I did a V hull too. I did a flat bottom kayak. I did it was just like a surfboard. Worked pretty good. Yeah, pretty much anything that floats, I've tried it. You know. Door Point is off the coast. What's that? There are volcanoes underwater in the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, okay. Hmm. Now, if you look at Google Earth, there's all those dots, right, on the Gulf of Mexico. Oh, we're at 2 hours. Wow. Well, you guys have made this fun. I didn't think it was that long. Yeah, I love, but all I have is Lake Ontario. So even a small craft, I got to take it out there, and I have to be careful of the weather, which way the wind is blowing, because I could get blown out to the middle of Lake Ontario, and it's just above freezing all year long. So if you get capsized in that water, you've only got about 2 minutes, much less, of usable time to save yourself. So you can swim for about 2 minutes. So you'll never be able to get to the shore. That's not going to work for you. So you have to make sure that you've got a life jacket on, and yeah, and hopefully be tethered to your craft if you're in a small craft. Yeah, flat bottom boats make the rocking world go round. Yeah, it was really a rocky ride. So was the V bottom, you know. But I do have It's a big lake. It's not regular water. Yeah, on the Colorado. Yeah, I could only do it for short spans, though. I'm not as young as I used to be. That's actually very dangerous because you can smack your head. You got to wear a helmet. Lake Ontario has its own dangers, the cold water. Consoling to lithium. Yeah, maybe they'll open up some lithium mines. Maybe that's why they're doing it. They want some new minerals. That'd be a good way to open up some land, get rid of some people. They could use HARP. Just hit the midpoint of the U.S. or even any of those geological points, and there you go. Bob's your uncle. Oops. Excuse me a moment. Oh, nice. Lithium gets a bad rap. Black moons, what are you going to do? Right? Bring the dew. Do the dew. I used to take a 12-foot Boston whaler 13 miles out by myself to fish. Nice. We used to go out in a little 13-footer and catch king mackerel. Nice, out of Destin, Florida. 3 6-gallon tanks for a 25 HP Evinrude. Okay. That's a lot. That's a good amount of power. It's enough. You won't be speeding along, but you'll be doing fine. The runoff was crazy this year. Yeah, saturating the land. That's another thing that would be good if they want to create landslides or movement in the earth. If you saturate the land, that makes it much easier to move. Gives it that lubricant it needs, and with the right vibration, you can get it to go. You can watch Tesla to figure that out. Yeah, I love being on the water. It's fun. The police don't like you being out there in small craft, but if you've got all your tickets and all your safety equipment, there's not much they can do about it. So they try. I've had them haul me into shore a couple of times because I was really far out in one of my flat bottoms. Sandy Spence is a woman I went to school with. Good singer, nice. So yeah, have your boat ready for the major event. I don't know what else you could have. I suppose a fire suit for lava. I don't know. What else would you need? That'd be it. So you need a fire suit, a boat. You'd be fine. Massachusetts. I think I know where that is, kind of. Cold up there? Yeah, it's still cold up here. It's the hottest summer ever, but in my area, it's pretty much been the coolest summer. And there was a volcano that went off when I was a kid, and we had a cold summer like this one. And again, there was a volcano that went off, and in some areas, it seems to be causing heat. And in some areas, like here, it's probably causing the cool weather. Lived in Connecticut for a few years when I was a kiddo. Yeah. I just lived in this area. I'm in the Golden Horseshoe, they call it. It's good farming land. It's the banana belt of Canada. Because of the Carolina winds, we get a longer growing season than a lot of other places in Canada. So that's why we're filling it up with cities and buildings and stuff. Of course we are. What time is it? Okay. Go another 10 minutes. I'm in Hamilton, um, just at the bottom of, close to the bottom tip of Ontario. Right by Niagara Falls, if you know where that is. That's an easy one. Yeah, a good cave is recommended. No, there aren't bananas here, but they call it the banana belt. No, it's not that far from Massachusetts. Two sets. I can never say that one right. Yeah, I just did the Niagara Falls thing in Toronto. I don't know, Scotty boy. That's just what they call it. I don't know why they call it the banana belt. Well, I do, but it doesn't make much sense, right? I guess bananas have a long season. I really don't know. They call it that because of the long growing season. That's what I was told. That's the story I got. There you go. Yeah, Yeah, that's what we've been promised, and that's what they're serving up. Of course, they don't mention to people how much they're actually augmenting the weather. You know, weather augmentation been going on since '79. So there's nothing about our weather that's natural or the effect of what they say. I agree with their analogy. Climate change is caused by mankind, just not how they say it is. You know, so it's a true statement that they use, but skewed to put the blame on you. Still waiting for a chicken in every pot. Exactly. 40,000 pounds of bananas. That one, that sounds really good and hilarious. Thank you. That came up right away. Cool. Where are you guys? I got a lot of tabs open up here. A funny song? Right on. I like that. The fermented chicken fetus? Who, Mark Zuckerberg? That balut. I don't know who that balut is. Fermented chicken fetus. Is that an actual song? Ah, you're welcome, Scotty. I'm having fun. Banana is a moon term. When do, when does it come to term? It's a womb or a gathering, right, temperance, or wielding something. Moon talk, Montauk, kill all military men, Montauk, Virginia. Hmm. Banana's a moon. It's all about truck driver that lost his brakes going down a mountain. Okay. Ricky's puking. Balut, balut. Don't like that, do you, Ricky? Balut equals tandem, tandem. What? Okay, both of those words don't make sense to me. Your moon has a banana that moves if you ever look it up. It feathers out. Oh, it's a special banana, is it? It feathers out. Oh my God. It's a thickening banana. We all know what bananas are for. Banana daiquiris, right? Never had one of those. Just a moon term. Justin Trudeau example, yeah. It's a development chic. Still in the shell and eaten like a hard boiled egg. Oh, yeah. That's like 100-year-old eggs. Those are disgusting. And monkeys. You think they're trying to block radiation with a sky spray? It's electromagnetic. It controls weather, quakes, volcanoes, all of it. I think it's got multiple uses. That could be one of them. Um, a lot of people have talked about incoming cosmic rays that will activate DNA in us or act upon us in a positive way. And putting up those clouds would be a good way to do it. Um, and it seems to have multi-purpose because it could also be used to track things that are invisible or not on radar. It would enhance radar, and of course, could be used to poison as well. But you can cover it under those two types of uses. We're protecting you from cosmic rays, and we're protecting you from alien invaders. So deal with it. Yeah, no, that's a good thought there, Ricky. That is a they do things for multiple uses. If they can get more than one use out of something, they're going to do it. What's this? Okay, I'll watch that later. I can't share anything on this channel at the moment. I don't have it hooked up to StreamYard. Have you seen this? Dumb Ray is coming. Yeah. Well, the thing about these cosmic rays was interesting. Apparently, they were simulated in an experiment. Sorry about that. And what they found was that they had two reactions. Those people that were congruent and in harmony with it got more harmonious and more peaceful, happier, and in a better state of mind. While those who didn't react well to it were agitated, angry, upset, and many of them had to leave the experiment. So I don't know. This was agitation. It wasn't stupidity, but I could see that being a result as well. You know, having the positive and negative effect in all manners, right? I'm pretty sure the stupid ray hit years ago. Hey, maybe they found a way to repeat Babel. Eh? Scramble our brains like fried eggs and make us all speak different languages. That'd be pretty dumb. I don't subscribe to most academic theories. No, me neither. It's been a voyage of discovery to find truth. Yeah, many things are multi-purpose. Yep. Yeah, I do use the academics for their observations, but other than that, their interpretations are way off and meant to be. I don't know if that's banned or not, but or no speech at all. Yeah, that's a possibility. Yeah, they want to make everything into a loan economy, right? Babylon. Yeah, exactly, Scotty boy. That's what I find. The people like you in chat and myself, I find we're guided somehow to what we need to learn, what we need to see. It's I think it's a combination of your intuition and the spirit guiding you, whatever you want to call it, the all spark. Guided remain my enmity. Well, I offered you up your intuition as a possible add to it. You could take it that it's all your intuition. That's good. It's your choice. Yeah. The important thing is to be open to new knowledge and new experiences and allow them to work through your thinking in a rational way and always question your thoughts, you know? Question yourself, see if you're right. Take the opposite opinion of every conversation you have in your head and you'll find the truth. Yeah, I don't have very many I'd burn this planet. Well, it's not the best. It's not in the best hands at the moment. That's what I'll say about it, there, Trey. But yeah, it could be a better place. I think, much better place, and we're working on that. Right, we'll get there. Be awesome if we were all had a link to our brain, so that any thought we wanted to project could be projected and heard. Wonder if that comes with psychic ability, the ability to talk to just one person, like a phone, or talk broadly to a group. Right? That's right, Scotty boy. Yeah, Ricky. It's going to take care of itself. Don't you worry about it. Shake us off like some fleas. I'll be back. Yeah, I think there are some amazing things to come. But maybe it'll all get wiped out. You never know. Maybe we've reached a point of civilization, of technology, where the upper ups say, that's enough. You've had enough technology. Time to knock you back to the Stone Age. I'll get a kick to hell. Fiction is way more boring than reality. Yeah, absolutely. Wipe it out again. So be it. Yep, it could happen. I don't discount it, and I don't fear it. If it's going to happen, it's going to happen. And if I survive, I survive. Perspective is everything. Yeah. It's a wild ride at this point. So I'm kind of enjoying it. My world's doing great. I've got you guys to talk to. We can all look at the clown show that's happening around us with its ensuing horrors, but hopefully spread the word about it. Pick another planet. Yeah. You could go to Io or one of the moons of Saturn or something. I don't know. That'd be fun. Set up space colonies. So I think we need more people. We need more people to build these space colonies. Or build a tower so we can break through the dome. Or we can build Babel again. Dwight Yoakam, Wild Ride. I think I've heard that one. SA is Moon. Why do we want them? Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, we can use this planet for target practice and stuff. Energy protection. Yeah, I think my good mood will protect me from almost anything. I don't know. It might not, but that's okay. I'm a procreate. Light as fire and stand back, Paul. Yeah. Yeah. My number's in the chat, girls. Hit me up. Let's rebuild. Siemens or Scotty Boy's got some unvaccinated pure stuff there. All right, guys. I think I'm going to cut it off. My back's getting a little sore here. Hopefully, Indy's going to go on in a little while. Hopefully, you've all subbed up to him. See if I have. Do I have his channel still? Let's see what we have on the paste. Nope. The good stuff. Let's see here. Where are we? And we might have a chat over there later. Let's see where he is. I couldn't find him last time. Let's see if I can find him this time. Of course not. Scotty boy, can you put Indy's channel in the chat, please? Just won't let me find him. Yeah, good to see you too, Madfinger. Hold on. There it is. All right, guys. Until next weekend, it'll be on this channel because I'm still banned. I'll be banned on my other channel for till Sunday, probably next week. So it'll be on this channel, class Friday, chat Saturday, and Saturday night again class, and then chat again on Sunday if we get enough time. Okay. Have a great week. Keep the third eye open. Use your intelligence and your intuition. Bye bye.